Do you happen to have a friend that you hold dear that also happens to have an incredibly annoying personal trait? It could be something as simple as the way they laugh or a bad habit, but regardless of it, you still call them a friend. Legendary Wars by Live Games is the gaming equivalent of that sort of friend. It's surprisingly refreshing and well considered as far as castle defense games go, but it has one heck of an annoying trait that makes it hard to wholly enjoy. Case in point, its controls bear more than the lion's share of frustration when it comes to trying to remain invested in the game for longer than the first campaign. Like most castle defense titles, players convert resources into units that are subsequently used to crush the incoming forces. However, in an interesting twist, there are 3 possible lanes for your units and the enemies to travel down. This sounds clever in theory, however units need to be individually micromanaged in order to efficiently guard or otherwise make progress on most levels. Unfortunately, individual control is sketchy and often results in accidentally selecting other units or moving them into danger too soon, and the group controls lack any level of intelligence as your units stumble forward heedless of the formations you've previously set them in. Though, should you manage to wrangle some sense of control over your units, you're granted access to perhaps one of the most intriguing castle defense games currently available on the App Store. The cartoonish art style and childish fantasy theme mask a far more complex game that provides varied scenarios that range from basic defense to attacking other castles, defeating large boss-style encounters, and even platforming sequences and unique solo hero modes. To top it off, the story is told well as it manages to pace out the serious quest plotline with interspersed moments of humour that keep things lighthearted without jumping into cheesy territory. Still, Legendary Wars is a hard game to recommend without at least making it clear that it's a matter of time before the controls start to annoy you. But if you enjoy the game's variety and story enough, it's a price worth paying for.